Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. As you can see from the title, today I'll be doing a hair tutorial on transforming my old knotless braids into faux locks. As you can see, I've had these braids, the growth hasn't been like extravagant or anything. I've had these in for about a month and maybe 2 weeks. Really and truly I could go maybe another week or so before like revamping it, but I don't have any time like next week, so I'm gonna just do it now. So if you'd like to see how I do the transformation, then continue watching. For these knotless braids, I went to the salon to get them done, but as it relates to doing faux locks, it's 2022 guys. Nobody should be going to the salon to get like faux locks done, especially if you already have like the base being, you know, old braids. Like people are charging 500, 400. No, you can do it yourself. And I totally understand the concept of paying for convenience, but girl, if you have the time, like just do it. It's really simple. So I'm going to be mixing the braids. To wrap around these braids, I'm going to be using I don't remember, it's like a kinky curly braids that I got on Amazon. I'll link it down below, and this is the color T30. I hope you can see it, and I hope you can kind of see the curls. These won't be butterfly locks. For butterfly locks, the only difference would be the type of braid that you're going to use, and essentially for butterfly locks I tend to use passion braids or spring braids, but these are kinky curly braids, and this will give a more natural hair 4C type look to it. And I'll be using black as well, so I'm gonna mix these two and give it a vibe. So let me kind of show you the growth so far. It's maybe half an inch thereabouts. So yeah, to start off, I am going to of course use the Ocean hair wax, and I'm going to start off by using rubber bands at the front. I'm not going to put rubber bands at the back because I just don't have the time for that, and it's not necessary. Honestly, a lot of the hair on the back is hidden by the hair at the front, so you just need to ensure that the front is like really neat. I'm going to use these rubber bands, and yeah, I'm gonna first apply, hold on, let me just, okay, so I'm gonna start off with these few at the front. Dip my hand into the wax and just apply. Of course, you're gonna have to leave out your baby hairs, so don't catch all of that in guys, because baby hair is essential, definitely essential. So ensure that you have enough in, and kind of twist the braid. Then I'm going to place the rubber band. I washed my hair, of course, prior to, and I definitely recommend washing your braids first before you do this, because you get all the oil and dirt off your scalp. And I notice when my hair is clean, the hair wax tends to, you know, set better on your hair. Like it looks much sleeker, and obviously you want that kind of tight look but not too tight. So there we go. And then I am going to take a few of this braid and wrap around. I'm gonna split it in half, honestly. If I can recall correctly, each bundle of these have about 8 strands. Like this is called a strand. Like about 8 of these in one pack, and I got about 9 packs, and I think it was only like $30. So if you know what you're doing, you can definitely get more than value for your money buying this pack of hair. I've had it for a good while, and I've done this many times with the same pack. So yeah, girls, you gotta save your coins. Summer is coming up, you know, if you want to go to the islands. Okay, so I just wrap around. I leave about an inch or two, and then wrap around the hair from the root. I really hope that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Wrap around the root, and then come down with the braid. Down, and just ensure that you're wrapping around all of the plaits so that nothing is peeking out. Do it as tightly as you prefer. You can see how the look is. So if you want like a messy lock, then don't wrap around it too tightly. I hope you guys can see. If you want a messy lock, don't wrap around it too tightly. But if you want like a really intact lock, then you can do it tightly. I'm doing it partially tightly at some point and then a little loose at some others. I think that gives like the best natural look. So as you can see, it's ending before I reach the end of the braid, which is one of the reasons why I split the braid, because I'm going to use the other half. Where did I put it? Continue and just wrap around. Wrap around. And my braids, the knotless braids were butt length, so I was thinking whether or not to make the locks that long, because honestly butt length is like really long. So I might make it a little shorter, like above butt length. And to do that, I'll show you whenever I reach to the end of the braid. Pretty much I'll just wrap under the bottom of the braid, like fold it, and then use the lock to wrap around that part. So we're getting towards the end, so I'm gonna just bend and oops, I should be showing you guys this. Bend and whoops. It's so hard to show you because it's in my face, but bend and just wrap around it. And that pretty much shortens the lock. When you reach to the end, I still have more of the kinky braids. So after reaching the end, I'll just fold and come up with it to then seal the lock. Now honestly, because it's kinky curly, you don't have to really tie it or anything. Just wrap around, and the lock will pretty much seal itself. If you want extra security, then you can always just wrap it like this. And there we go, guys. One lock down, and as you can see from the root, fresh, new, cute, everything. So I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna do a few, speed up the video, and continue watching. Guys, this is so easy to do. Like literally all I'm doing is wrapping around the hair. You don't need to go to the salon for this. You don't need to go to the salon for this. Okay, so 2 down. I'm gonna start adding some of the black. This color is cute, but I think I'm gonna do more black and just a few accents of the T30. Honestly, you don't have to use the rubber band if you don't want to. You can accomplish the same thing without the rubber band for those who are a bit hesitant about using the rubber band. And I'm gonna just show you that you can still get that clean, secure look. Oops. If you're not gonna use the rubber band, just do a few more wraps around the root than you do if you were using the rubber band, just so that you can get a more secure lock and you don't have to worry about the lock falling, like slipping off. Well, not the whole lock, but the braid, the additional braid that you're using to wrap around. See, this piece is really long. I believe I bought 30 inches. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to wrap around because you're dealing with a longer stretch than the colored ones that I have. I think the colored ones I bought in maybe 20 inches. If not 20, then maybe, yeah, I think it's around 20 inches. So this I won't have to add in like another set by the end of the braid, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure this will do the entire length. But for beginners, for this to be more manageable, I would recommend if you buy the 30 inches, honestly buy the 30 inches because you get more value. Because you can always just cut it, you know, and you end up getting more out of the braid. So I'd recommend just cutting it and doing it section at a time based off the length of the cut, you know. It's much easier. It's so hard to show you guys the end because of the way I'm sitting. but y'all got the idea. Y'all got the idea. Yep. And there we go. You can see a few sections of the braid on the inside, which is what you don't want. I mean, it can be cute, it really doesn't matter. Locks are messy, locks are fun. You can do your locks any way how you want to, in all honesty. But as I said before, if you don't want to be able to peek through the braid underneath, then just ensure that you wrap it around carefully and tightly. Guys, this is so simple to do. Like, honestly, I have never paid to get faux locks done. I don't think I've ever gone to the salon for faux locks because it's just so simple. Now, knotless braids, I can't do knotless braids. I can't do any other type of braid. I'm not a hairstylist. I'm not like amazing with my hands. So that just goes to show how easy this is to do. I mean, for those who know how to do, you know, their own knotless braid and stuff, I mean, they've been knew they're not going to the salon to get locks done. They've been knew that because it's just too simple. I can never understand why it is that so many hairdressers and hair salons charge so much to get locks done. It's literally like robbery, highway robbery. And guys, as you can see here, I'm just leaving my baby hair out. If you're not like a big fan of baby hair, or if you just want to do your hair like tightly, and then, you know, after a week or two your baby hair naturally like starts coming out on its own, then you can always tuck the baby hair in while you're using the hair wax to, you know, do the roots pretty much. So it's really up to you, obviously optional, whatever your preference is, just go with it. But I like my baby hair out, so that's why I'm pretty much leaving it out. But yeah guys, essentially this is what it's about. I may just continue doing the rest off camera, and closer to when I'm about to finish, then I'll come back and show you guys the end result, and you let me know if you like it. Comment down below, let me know if this helped you out. Let me know if you used to go to the hairdresser or the hair salon to get your locks done, and now that you've tried it, ain't no way you're going back. You're gonna be saving those coins. Put those coins towards a vacation, put those coins towards, you know, getting something that you can't get without paying for it, essentially. Or even use those coins towards just saving on a whole. I don't know, but as women, we spend so much money on hair care and skin care and all that jazz. Like, whenever you can save something, definitely save. But yeah guys, I'll be back when I am almost done. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. It took me pretty much the entire day yesterday, but to be fair, I was reading, cleaning, doing all sorts of things. Like, I wasn't working on the hair consistently. So if you are working on it consistently, I'd say maybe 3 to 4 hours, and that would be dependent on, I don't know when my dogs are behind the camera right now, but that would take pretty much it's dependent on the size of the locks, the length. I did butt length, of course, as I was telling you guys before. The knotless braids were butt length, so I just did a little bit above the butt. So let me know if you guys like the look, and I'll see you on the next video.